My opportunity city is Lawrence in Massachusetts. Lawrence, Massachusetts is a city with deep roots and challenges. Once a booming mill town, Lawrence helped power the textile industry in the 1800s, but like a lot of old industrial cities, when the factories shut down, so did a lot of opportunity. Over the years, it's faced disinvestment, high poverty, and underfunded schools. Lawrence also has certain strengths. It's got a young population and a tight-knit community, and it's just 30 miles from Boston. It has a dense downtown filled with old mill buildings that could be put to good use with smart community-driven investment, and Lawrence can become a place of real opportunity. First, we must address educational inequality. A large majority of adults in Lawrence lack a high school diploma, limiting access to good jobs. I think that creating and expanding multilingual adult education hubs within community centers and churches in the city and partnering with the local community college, Northern Essex, could establish links to GED attainment, and this could directly lead to better jobs, more training in high demand fields like healthcare, IT, and green construction. Another area for progress is housing. An overwhelming majority in Lawrence are cost burdened, and absentee landlords often neglect maintenance. The city should expand its rental registry and inspection program to create better areas for living for renters. We can also use vacant city-owned land to create permanently affordable housing with ownership pathways for long-term residents. Another area to work on is that economic development must be inclusive. Lawrence has a large immigrant population, and a lot of them are entrepreneurial. But many face barriers like limited credit, language access, and zoning restrictions. Creating programs focused on aiding small business owners to get into markets could be very beneficial. Lawrence could do things like provide microloans, legal aid, and help the business owners acquire commercial space. Lawrence can reform zoning in Main Street areas to allow more home-based businesses and implement tax incentives that tie into hiring local residents. These ambitious goals can be accomplished more easily by activating the city's built environment. The massive mill buildings along the Merrimack River can anchor a new innovation corridor, one centered not on tech giants and major stores, but on community-centered enterprises, uh, like Latin cuisine and local tailors, a bilingual arts center, grocery stores, local gyms, after-school programs, after-school clubs. These reuse projects should be co-designed with residents, and it should take into account what the people need and want. When you center investment around the people, not just the place, growth becomes inclusive, and legacy cities like Lawrence can thrive again. By addressing structural inequalities in education, housing, and economic access, we can shift the city from a city in distress to a model of regeneration.